you guys? It is Mary.
And Amma.
And we are reviewing Ready to Love, honey. And like I predicted last week, Camille Cornelius, bye-bye. Won't miss you.
Oh, yes. Definitely will miss Camille.
Definitely.
And Daonte.
I really like you.
Unfortunately for you, not Daonte. Cornelius, I will not go straight to my house.
She already knows where he lives.
I will go.
Remember when the exes met up? Him and his ex? Ooh, dangerous. Camille scares me.
To buy another home.
Literally.
Oh boy. And she left now because
she said, I am self-eliminating. There's nobody else for me. Hopefully we can get married and have some babies.
Camille just didn't want someone to kick her out. Or the guys look at her and be like,
no, I think she
are not ready to love.
No, I think she genuinely wanted to go be with Cornelius. Yeah, she's too obsessed with that man. And Cornelius does not look ready.
Yeah.
I'm scared for your brother.
It is back on.
I'm scared for Cornelius, genuinely.
Ooh, child. Okay, there's Momin and Frank.
Yeah. Her dress is cute.
She is just beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous. I like the jumpsuit. Wow, I like the crisscross going on here. Halter.
Hit the national mall. Our chemistry has just been growing. But the truth is, I'm still feeling Sydney. So this is kind of
Sydney has such a feminine energy about her. That's why all the men are like.
Because she's still so young.
Yeah.
She hasn't lived enough to be cynical.
Has happened. Right here.
Yeah. She has a nice naivete about her.
At least she has, you know. Oh boy, Mama, that cat.
Are not working out with Walter.
No, she's not gonna go anywhere. You have to go grab her.
I'm going to hardcore.
Put her in the crate or something. Mama, okay, no, bring it here. Bring it here. That's my food. Mama, don't leave my stuff there. Put it behind here. I don't trust our cat Donut. I just do not trust her at all.
One of our first experiences happened to be at the putt-putt golf course.
Right.
And so I actually took one of the golf balls from that day, put the actual date on it, your name.
I didn't.
Kept it on first date.
Oh,
You're mindful. That's what I really, really love about you. Wow, Frank pays attention. He sees me and he does little things that really make me smile. Nobody else has taken out time to do anything like that on this journey.
Admittedly, along this
Did
process,
he really take the golf ball though?
But that was
from their putt-putt game.
Relationship with, there's so many connections.
He gave it to her.
It's all bringing me to a place where
he's not stealing from the
I
facility.
open up and find out more of you.
I mean, I don't know. I guess he wants.
I definitely feel like I have a
Is that a
super strong
souvenir?
connection with you, the strongest at this point.
This is sweet.
So this is where I want to park.
Okay.
Oh.
My issue is all these women telling the men that they're committed to them before they say that.
But there has been somebody else.
Oh, he said there's somebody else.
And for me, it is making sure that, I'm to see all the angles and, proceed with the right one.
Uh-oh.
You can't control who you connect with, but as far as, myself, obviously there's conversations where it's made clear how you feel about me. That's a big deal. I pay attention to that.
Uh-oh.
That means a lot.
At this point, I have decided that I want to move more towards Frank than Walter, and Frank is still deciding and realizing that I'm the one. So that's simply what's happening.
Yeah, well, that's what's happening, Momin.
My issue...
And she does not like that. I mean, if she told him, this is where I want to park, she literally is telling him, you're the one, and he's saying, I have somebody else.
But this is what women do. We commit to a man before he commits to us. And then we look stupid. Shiloh has done it, now Momin. Let's see who else is going to do it next.
Now, Momin, I think that...
I like Zadia, but I have formed a...
I would never do that to you!
Okay, babe, let's wait until we see. Mama, you have to turn it down a little bit because I don't know if that's like...
No, Mom, it's the music that we have to be careful of.
Okay, the remote control is not here.
What's up? Hey, good to see you.
Zadia is meeting up with Walter. Ow, my back.
Please grab my food from the floor.
I usually has completely come out of the left field. then Daonte completely goes.
The way she's looking at him, she's like,
So now.
Okay, so he has ghosted. So he ghosted her. That's what she's
I definitely
saying.
wanted to chop it up with you, about the events I watched
So
over the
chop it up.
weekend. And, how you
close
feeling
it
about
up. She looks.
How you
Throw it
feeling?
away.
Well, I feel like you abandoned me over the weekend. There was a lot of confusion and deliberation because I walked into it without knowing what was going on.
So Daonte and I, he brought a massage table and gave me a massage.
Ooh.
And I feel like I was
Oh, I forgot. Aisha has
I'm
said
a little
that he's
She's not
massaging.
really even
When
into
you
Daonte
say,
like that,
I
unless
let
we're
you
not
go in
seeing
there
something.
unprotected. Part of this process, I am going to connect with other people.
And that is
And we're going to do
fine.
the same
And
thing.
that's fine. It's when I'm walking into something, when we have a connection, and you're not communicating what I'm about to walk into.
He's like talking all smooth in his little low voice and a whisper that nobody could ever hear. And I'm trying to figure out why
He said
are you
it's
talking to me
whispering.
as if you have not been ignoring me for the last 3 days.
That's the two-way
Saudi is
street,
shady
right?
as hell.
When have you walked into something that you didn't know what was going to be said?
Every deliberation. I don't ask them. I don't ask you. That's me respecting your process.
Nobody's going to be able to be like, oh, I rubbed her down because it hasn't happened. And if it did
Oh,
happen,
the
I will let you
massage.
know before you
Oh,
enter any
yes,
type of
the massage,
deliberation. Before you
Daonte.
heard anything from anybody else.
I'm not understanding how I can make you feel safe or protect you when you go into a deliberation. I don't know what the woman's going to say. I don't feel safe. How about that? I don't feel safe.
Daonte, just let her know.
But then acting and talking about
Is it
another
potentially?
man.
Is it you've already made up your mind? I don't know. In the last 2 days, you playing massages and cooking with Aisha, and then here's Zadia. Just sitting in the wind.
He's playing
Why?
massages and cooking with Aisha.
It looked as if you clearly made your choice on who you wanted. And I'm not just going to sit there and be someone's second fiddle. I pursued you. I'm not going to keep on knocking on the
Oh,
door.
Naeem, right? Wasn't it Naeem that she liked? I never even thought she was with Daonte.
And this came out
It
of
was
left field for us.
Naeem all this time.
Hold on, wait.
So what are you talking right now?
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling Aisha.
All right. Now you're communicating to me,
Yes, I am.
and that right there is that bull.
Oh,
Did you
well, I
ever
thought
hear
you
about
said...
He's confused.
I'm
Because it doesn't
confused.
seem that way.
But
What do you think?
You had a
Zadia
friend
may be crazier than Camille.
in her long talks about nothing.
This is what you chose? For real?
I say I'm feeling Aisha, which is true. It's no different than she can tell me that
Where is
she's
she
feeling naive. I'm sorry, Joy. Get you another glass of wine, okay? So at this point, I'm relaxing. Got me a little vegan, little risotto.
Man ain't got no sense.
Usually,
Oh, she's coming back
God.
around. She's
Usually
coming back.
I am on the woman's side, but I don't know. Zadia, oh my.
Listen, there's no way in hell you can be on Zadia's side or Camille's side unless
It's
you
so
are a
hard.
psychopath yourself.
It's so hard to be on Zadia's side. Usually,
She walked away. Okay, hold
I
on.
don't
This is
care
what
what
happened,
the
y'all.
woman does. I'm on the woman's side through and through. I am like those Republicans who stand with each other, okay? Not fighting, okay? So, that's what I'm going to do. I stand together with my female sisters. That's what I do, okay? However, in this particular case,
Zadia's crazy than a
Zadia,
bat.
I can't, because first
I can get with your sister.
you tell him to be honest with you. When he says he's feeling that, Aisha, then you said, "Oh, that is that bullshit," and it's like, even I'm confused. He looks so confused, like, okay, as though did I miss something? And then now she walked away, so he decided to get himself some vegan risotto. And here she comes.
Back again.
It is hot.
After
And
she walked away.
She was taking off her shoes, so I don't know if she about
She
to
took
hit
off
him with
her
those
heels
shoes.
and now is wearing the flip flops she brought with her.
She said, "Forget these heels. I don't need to look cute for him no more." OMG, it is about to get very testy.
Violent.
It is. I wonder too if she knows that Camille has left.
I
So
know
she
does.
probably because
That's
remember,
her brown girl squad.
Camille was like, "This is the thing for brown girls. Brown girl. Brown girl squad.
I just have something to say. Aren't y'all all over 28? Aren't y'all grown ass women? Who does squads? Brown girl
brown
squad.
girls.
What are we in high school?
I think it's like this. I think it's okay.
This is stupid as hell. Okay? Are y'all some sorority?
Oh my god, they're gonna come for us. Okay,
I go to HBCU, so
they is going to come for us up in these streets. Okay,
yeah,
but
that was stupid.
Yeah.
Brown girl squad. But
Yeah.
I see why y'all came with that.
But guess what? Aisha should be in the Brown girl squad. They said no, minus Aisha because she's with Daonte.
No,
oh,
see, my
man.
thing is, y'all. I mean, I'm not surprised that
You
Zadia
know.
and Camille did it because y'all both immature as hell.
You know
Y'all both are
something?
like pubescent children.
I'm not gonna lie. I never knew that Daonte and Zadia were even
A thing.
talking to each other.
I never knew.
I thought it was Naeem
I thought.
and Zadia
I
all
thought
this time.
all this time.
So I was surprised when Zadia
I
all
was
of a
like, that
sudden
came out of left
was
field.
going after Daonte, at that dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I was surprised. I was like, Daonte, and because I thought Daonte liked Sydney, but I didn't think Sydney was gonna like Daonte, right? I just didn't, think Sydney was gonna like Daonte, and then Daonte I think also liked Shiloh. I think he also liked Shiloh.
Shiloh wasn't feeling him.
But Shiloh wasn't feeling because Shiloh is feeling Phil, and Phil now that Sydney likes him,
Phil got the sauce.
He's
It's on now.
He's about to
And
drop
long
shot.
talks about nothing.
Okay, so
Is
okay,
this what you chose?
so we're back.
For real? I'm just like,
Sure.
there's nothing else to discuss here. And I walk out. But then,
Okay.
I'm thinking that
But then what
he
happened?
tried to play me. The man had
Oh.
me in this spot where I had horns. He never even allowed me to explain to
said he
him
had-
where
he
he
had
stood
horns?
with me. And I did not like that. I did not like how he was mishandling
So
me.
your crazy ass is out to circle back.
This right here is the
Oh, so
fine
she's
to pick
in his
somebody
face
up.
now.
But you were never second fiddling. I was actually about to choose your ass before the house.
Oh, she said she was about to choose him.
I would have rolled with you? Yes. No. Boo-boo. Because you showed your whole true colors.
She's tapping his nose.
Period.
Boo boo.
No.
She said you said your piece.
You're a fake.
Oh, she called him a fake.
That's all I'm saying.
She continues to eat his risotto.
And it's not about
So what was the point of her doing that?
It's about playing
Tapping him on the
that
nose,
you want to be.
hair in his face.
She's dumb.
Boo-boo.
So you have fun.
You are
Find your connection.
What the
That
hell
man
is
enjoyed his
that?
wife.
What the hell is happening?
That's not how you handle an argument.
No.
Let alone put your hands on somebody, but
I know.
walking away. So I'm sitting here with my risotto, dumbfounded.
He said, "But this risotto good." Daonte
Daonte and his risotto. That's what we gonna call it today. Daonte and his risotto. Sabrina's another crazy.
Sabrina, Lord have mercy.
Sabrina's another crazy one up in these streets.
Favorite flowers, roses. They're so beautiful.
After the retreat, I took Sabrina to Q. Trip was a mess. But it brought me clarity. It was between Sabrina and Mumin when I got there, and Sabrina made the decision easy.
Well, let me tell you, it all looks delicious.
Oh, Ben made it easy because she walked away and didn't have no conversation.
Oh, that's right, right. So he only has Sabrina now.
Amazing to finally have this one-on-one time with Walter. It's good for
Ooh,
us
that look good.
to
What's
see if
that,
we still
fondue?
really have that connection.
Well, you have
outside of
nobody
the group
else,
dates and
Sabrina,
outside of,
though.
like the pool
Is
party.
there somebody
I am
else?
so glad.
You might as well
I
hang
am
with
here
Women
with
always
you.
in these shows. Women have like very few options. That's what it seems. And let me just say
Well, I
this.
think because the men are playing the game, and the women are locking with somebody that they don't even have yet.
But you know the song. Y'all listen to the song of this show. It's very indicative of what the show is all about.
Yeah.
I know it took me some time.
Well, that's a man. But I'm ready.
I'm ready to love. Yeah, the women gotta wait on your ass. Hot mess.
I swear to God, I was like, do I see her?
Growing up, I was bullied
Mm-hmm.
really bad in school. When I turned about 18 or 19, I didn't really go home. So, I had to figure it out. You know what I mean?
I've been there.
Yeah. So ago, I went and got a job at a gentleman's club, and it made me feel good. I felt empowered, you know? I got self-confidence, and I think I turned out to be a pretty freaking fabulous person.
Definitely fabulous.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Although I've had some concerns, I feel like everybody has a past, and I am trying not to be judgmental. So what next?
The fact that
This
you
was
said
kind
you're
of
trying not to be
leap on this
judgmental
journey that we
means
had.
you is judging that woman for her
I just feel like
gentleman
we
club
need to
days.
Communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that little bit of time when I was like, he don't call me, he ain't texting me.
You
Like,
know,
what's
just
going
I
on?
was giving you your space. Figure out what you didn't want.
When we were at the retreat,
Uh-oh.
he told me like he wants to just focus on me, but I don't really hear from Walter. So it does feel like he kind of chose me by default. Well, I just feel
Probably.
like the energy you give me is the energy I'll dish back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So always keep it 100. Take it one day at a time and give each other, you know, little sneak kisses here and there.
You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Kris
I feel like
Jenner.
I'm so far away from
You are.
Doesn't she?
I need you close to
In
me.
the way she talks, I know. She reminds me of Kris Jenner in the way she's talking and smiling, but it's not really reaching the eyeballs.
Don't rush into anything just because somebody said the right things to you
But I'm
at
gonna
the right
keep it
time.
100.
Don't like that one?
Easy
Love
breezy.
Yeah. That's another nutcase just waiting to crack.
Oh, Phil. Hey, Phil is going to his Flavio Italian
And
restaurant.
Sydney in her
And
dress.
Phil,
I look at way in there holding the chair, looking back there and
has
everything.
forgotten about Shiloh.
Take her out on a date. I said, you okay?
You just keep on staring at her, child. That's a cute dress. Me personally, I would like it to be floor length because that's really something there, you know. But very cute dress, Sydney. I love her feminine naivete. I feel like as women, we just have to continue to have that.
I love the fact, you know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Kalita.
Yeah.
You're right, that smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that thing was floor length, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like that dress with the back out.
I don't expect for you to open up.
Girl.
completely,
How can you make that modest?
But I do want to know what's going on with
I mean, you would definitely.
You can still have all the different ties.
Yeah,
Right?
you just will probably put like the same material, whatever, on the underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably do a nice, beautiful sleeve.
I love that, yes. I love the ties. I love ties at the back.
I know. So cute.
I think. It like brings that little girly theme.
Yeah.
You know?
I like him.
Like
His
who?
intentions are there, but I just feel like I want us to really be able to get to know each other on that level. Like, clearly the chemistry is there.
Now it's about asking the deeper questions.
So, what are things that you feel like you can work on?
Being vulnerable with certain situations and not waiting for like the ultimate trust, like sharing certain things that shape who I am is a part of that. Like one of my biggest regrets about my mother's passing is that, you know, I didn't get to give her grandkids. That's something I have to live with. That's something that shapes me.
How long has she been gone?
4 years.
For?
My mom was my best friend, and that's something that it's home the most. Not being able to produce the one thing.
My
that every
girlfriend
mother
just
wants
she has like
to
2
do
grandkids, and
was,
I am so jelly because she has this little baby.
It's
She
weird
gets
and
struck, and I was
you
just
find
telling
new
her
ways to
that
cope with
today.
it.
She's
You never get
like,
over it.
you'll
The
have
same
it
thing
soon
with
in due
my whole
time
business.
one day,
I
but
don't like when
I'm only
she-
23.
I try to be
I got about another 3 years before I get married.
and my
Hopefully.
kids are not looking like they want to have any babies.
First of all, I wanted to get married at 20. It has not happened.
Unfortunately, the guy did not have any sense. So he
Yeah.
had no sense, but
Yeah.
you know, that's his loss.
I want to get
That
to know
part.
you
A
guys.
huge loss.
When I get to that point
So
where
now
I can
you're
share
just
these
like-
things.
I'm on like
You
3
need-
different dating apps, but I'm about to delete them this week because I can't. There's like,
Because you're busy though, like you're trying to do.
yeah, but most of the men out there are like drivers, don't have a college education, you know, only want to hang out, they only want your Snapchat. I'm like,
chill.
this is a dating app for
How about that
marriage.
guy who wanted you to just come chill and hang?
You knowing damn well that it's supposed to be met in a courtship manner. And you will be like, oh, true. Yeah, I was just trying to see how you're doing.
She is kissing Phil. Huh?
He is kissing her hand, child. He is kissing up the hand, kissing all up
like trying to.
I don't know. It could be lust, y'all. Sydney's pretty.
I want to get to know you better. I want to make sure that
What the
you
fuck?
get to at least.
What happened to Shiloh? Look at Bill. He keep
guy
on
is-
grabbing her.
This
Look,
man-
he's like.
He is. Like, I know. He has lost his mind at this point.
I'm being serious.
Okay.
This is about making sure it's the right connections. So if you're open to it, I'm here.
Bill, player, pop collar.
Wow, he literally has told her, if you're open to me, I'm like, it's gonna be me. So he's pretty much telling her,
I hope
if
it's the
you
lust,
want
because the
me-
way he was looking, he was like this.
the man has moved his chair. He's not even at the table anymore. He literally moved the table and scooted himself like his knees are touching her knees.
And he's holding
forearm
her.
is on her
He's
lap.
like looking at
Yes.
her. He like, I'm like, Phil,
And look, one
listen,
kiss. That
you need some water?
Listen, one kiss had that
Water.
man. He lost his swag completely. He was just like, okay, look, this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, forget this. Move the table, move the food. Oh my goodness, she kissed me. This man lost his swag like that. Damn, Phil. Okay, put the tongue back in the mouth.
Drink some water
Get a handkerchief and wipe the sweat.
from your forehead.
That is not a cute look, boo.
He had dropped Shay out and looked like a bad. He dropped it like a hot potato.
He's like, if you want me, it's a wrap. It's a wrap like Cornelius and Camille. I am just grabbing you right now. We're leaving. That's it. We're done with Ready to Love.
Eliminated.
I got it. Yes. It was so weird how she was wiping her eyes like with like as though she had no fingers.
Listen,
Oh,
Camille
my
is a
goodness.
different type of crazy that nobody's ever seen before.
Cornelius.
And Zadia is right on another planet with her. And Sabrina isn't too far behind.
Oh. I know the two wackadoos.
At first it's Camille, then it's
Three
Zadia, and then it's
wackadoos.
Sabrina. But Sabrina could be neck and neck with
When you
Zadia.
said Camille, oh yeah, Zadia. Let's not forget Zadia.
Zadia is almost beating Camille at the level of crazy, okay?
She right there. Remember I told you last week that she was right there with Camille. I said there's something. Zadia is right there with Camille.
Well, Camille's crazy for her man. Zadia's just crazy in general.
She just gets so. I think when it comes to Aisha, because
No, but even with Daonte, you showed your true epic colors. You showed your true colors. You showed your true
and
colors.
all the while Daonte was like this.
Man, this chicken risotto the bomb, man.
And when she was gone, he took his wife.
He said,
I'm baffled. What did he say? That he's dumbfounded?
he said,
or
I'm just
something?
dumbfounded here with my chicken risotto.
He doesn't even know. And then he said, have you said your piece?
Like, I love Daonte. Daonte energy he was so
chill.
calm. And he said, just put your hands on somebody. I'm
I
just
know.
dumbfounded.
He's like, how you go?
Listen,
you act that way,
Zadia.
and then you put your hands on somebody. He's so confused.
Zadia, I don't know how you thought
Like-
that he was going to be choosing you this weekend after you acted like a crazy mother effer at that table.
I
How
know,
would
all
any
for
man
no
want
reason.
to?
Aisha was not even talking to you. Do you know
And
how
she
crazy
didn't
that
even-
is?
And the thing is,
Aisha was not even
Aisha
talking
didn't
to you.
even say anything bad.
Oh my goodness.
Camille, Cornelius, y'all should have been gone 3 weeks ago. I'm still shocked y'all were even there. Okay, so if she's there saying that, yeah, you have a connection, but what if we decide to vote him off or whatever? Oh, I'm going to F all y'all up. Well, he's not connected with anybody else because you have him by a chokehold.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean...
Oh, okay. Here is Frank.
She got that man on a leash,
Oh
child.
my goodness gracious.
I'm gonna pray.
This is going to be so funny when he tells Tommy about how she tapped his nose.
I hope Zadia leaves. She
But
too
at the
damn
end of
crazy.
the celebration, a woman's got to go home. So don't be trouble. Fella!
do you think's gonna go home?
Zadia. As soon as Daonte lets them know that she put hands on him, it will be a wrap. It will be a wrap.
Like a Christmas
These
present.
men, you see, that's how we women gotta stay together. You see how them Republicans stay together? That's how men stay together. We women gotta be doing the same thing. Yeah, and that's how I roll. But Zadia, I can't roll with you.
No.
What is this?
And what's this getting all in a man's face?
God.
I don't get how
All
are
the locks were on his face. Oh, let's see what he's saying.
that's a lot of liquor.
There was definitely some people that had issues with one another. Low explosive voices got raised. Who?
When we were at dinner, Zadia and Aisha, she spoke up about it's not personal, but if somebody has to leave this journey and this portion of the process, we should honor that and respect it because that's what we're actually here for. And within saying that, there were faces and even like low-key comments that were made, and eventually Aisha, she stormed out.
Aisha's naming people specifically. That can be perceived as an attack. And if that was the turning point which kind of ignited
She didn't name
Zadia and
anybody.
some other folks to kind of understand what are you really saying? Who?
Specifically Camille, Zadia. When that alliance was
You see,
created,
he's for
and I'll name
Zadia.
it for what it is, the Brown Girl Squad.
Is it going that deep?
He's going deep.
Yes.
Brown Girl Squad.
Means a lot. Once you put that out there, that you are the Brown Girl group, what does it do to everybody else that's like complexion?
Yeah, I don't think that was an issue. I think they just clicked up as far as having good personalities or vibing
Now
with one another.
I stated because I
Zadia.
heard it. Not saying they were running around screaming it.
There's really no light-skinned women here, so it did make sense for y'all to say Brown Girl Squad.
Well, what happens?
Black people in this issue of colors and shades.
How about the dark girl squad? What happens to people?
Y'all just ignorant, because at the end of the day, y'all all black. Y'all sound stupid.
But Sabrina Hickman,
I mean,
she used to be a stripper.
Huh? Oh my God!
Man.
He is gonna tell them.
You dead ass wrong.
Hold on. Let's see.
That's important. I respect that.
Very interesting.
Aisha, I made Zadia, a top choice to really pursue her. So over the weekend, I decided to, make sure that I made time for Aisha that I didn't get to have. So, hey, we're going to cook together. I brought my massage set. I'm going to take care of you.
Baby on.
Shake up.
Bam.
Look at Phil.
Let's talk about the Zadia.
Zadia. She's been genuine with me from the beginning. She's really
Daonte, did you tell them about how Zadia don't almost put away?
I'm really riding with her.
Frank.
Hands down, Lumine and Sydney. Lumine's level of affection.
Phil said, hell no, Sydney, my girl.
On me
Sydney is
to
my
be the
woman.
man I want to be when I consider myself in a relationship. I'm starting to yearn to show that to her more and more.
Okay.
But I do have strong feelings for Sydney. Our communication is always.
Phil is boiling. He's like, oh, hell
I
no.
do see a future between us.
Kind of neck and neck.
Yeah,
You growing.
a little bit.
There you are. You're growing. Yeah.
Shiloh and Sydney. Shiloh's been consistent. She's made me step outside of my comfort zone, and she's tried to be as vulnerable as she could.
It's very direct.
Yeah, for the most part.
As she
But
could.
The thing that got me about Sydney is our conversations have
kissed
been
me.
everything but surface level. Getting to know her is presenting me with something I didn't know I might like.
And that's what happens in life. Those curveballs come. And you have to make that decision. Is this better for me?
Yeah. Shiloh and I have been in connections for a long time, but we're getting down to the wire. So I've got a tough choice. This is gonna be tough.
All right.
Phil, you already made
It's time
your
to get
decision.
into it. You know where we headed. Who do you think just isn't ready to love? Daonte.
So I invited Zadia out.
Oh, she want to tell the story.
I said, I'm feeling Aisha.
Yeah.
And she puts her hands on me. And she pokes me in the nose.
Several times.
What?
Very aggressive.
Feel like, what?
And I'm just sitting here like, this is really happening. Like,
Okay, hang on. How you feel about that?
I feel fine. Really? Yeah. And I'll tell you why. I see that as a separate from how she treats me. She treated me 100 all the time.
You may not have had an aggressive encounter with her,
Yeah.
but the fact of the matter is, it's just become a pattern with Zadia.
Yes.
Anything that you've heard that's
Bill
giving you a red flag.
Frank said, "Wake the F up, brother. Wake the F up. You wearing a dashiki, but you not woke."
And it's really that with Zadia, she's a good person at her heart, and she's treated me as such.
Yo, this dude. Are you not?
They're upset
as
because
to why she's putting her hands
Naeem has
on
done
you,
what men
or
don't
just
do.
Her negativity.
They
in
never
in process, it just
can
doesn't
take
add
a
up to
woman's
me.
side instead of a man.
Moving forward.
So Naeem has broken to you.
Receive the energy. That's just me personally. I'm hoping Zadia doesn't go home. I don't have any other connections with anybody at this point. I don't know what's going to happen, but she's gone.
I know, Naeem, you're
what am I
hanging
really
in there.
doing here?
When you see actions like this, you want to be able to look way down the street to be able to see what you're going to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Naeem, least connection.
My least connection would be Sydney. It's a personality thing. Sydney's voice is annoying. I couldn't pursue her based on that. Right?
Zadia and Shiloh would be the two women that I'm least connected to.
I tried to sit down with Mumine and have a conversation with her.
Is it me? Is it Frank?
I don't know what goes on when I'm
Walter is going to choose Mumine because she walked away.
She flipped it on me. I'm trying to tell her, like, that's kind of turning me off. I'm not feeling that. Mumine is there. We are great friends, but it's not romantically. My man is there.
I'm hearing Mumin's name float down to the bottom, and she's catching a lot of heat from the fellas. Mumin means a lot to me, so I'm worried she's going home this week.
Damn.
No, Zadia will go. Zadia gonna go before Mumin goes, Frank.
Come down to
Do we know? Are we sure about
Zadia,
that?
yes, she will be gone before Mumin.
That you expressed here today. One of them, though. The journey ends here.
that retreat.
You know why I say that?
so
Because
much.
Tommy is not feeling sad.
Wow.
That's why he kept on asking, what's his name? He said, "Are you okay with that though?" Look at Naeem. Yeah, I think Zadia is gone.
You wearing a dashiki, Naeem, but you are not woke. Not at all.
Well, I can appreciate it. I am very happy to see a man keep hope alive for a woman. You stand your ground. He said he was fine with her poking the man's nose. He said because
he's gonna end up like Cornelius.
he
basically.
is fine. He's like, because she doesn't do that to me though. Naeem, Zadia has a temper, and guess what? She was going to pick Daonte. She said, if Daonte had
Daonte should
picked
have
her,
said that, man. But I guess
he should have. Yes, he should have. But he just did not remember. After Naeem is like, I'm good with that. I'm good with her laying hands on the man. I'm good with that because it ain't got nothing to do with me. You go, Naeem. I've never seen that before in my life. Have you?
No. Hell no.
Never seen that before in my life. But I saw that today.
But
that man stood up.
Jackie from that show, Basketball Wives. Jackie, remember that one time she almost beat up that white guy at the catering place, and Doug just
No, but that's her husband. I'm not talking about like a husband. A husband has to be there for his wife because he needs to take her back home. But I'm talking about, you're not like, that's not your wife.
Yeah.
And you're there. I've never seen a man do that before. I've never seen it in my 50 years of living for a man to say, not the ones who, this is my wife, to say, I'm good with that. She put her hands on that man, I'm good with her doing that because she don't treat me like that. No, it was just like, I don't have nobody else, okay? All I have is Zadia.
You said if she goes, then what's the point of me being here?
Exactly. He'll have to self-eliminate. Like,
I don't think he's feeling her like that yet, though, to self-eliminate like Camilla.
But him and Zadia have been together from the very beginning. Remember?
Well, apparently not, because Daonte came out of left field.
I am still trying to figure out
where
Zadia connected with Daonte.
I think we're all
I'm
shocked.
Still like trying to Zadia, and then to the point that she said that she would have chosen Daonte that day, the day of the nose tap. She would have chosen Daonte if he had chosen her.
I think she just said that just because I don't think that was true.
But how about all your relationship with Naeem? Like, how did you just kick that down the road?
My issue is with Ready to Love. Y'all don't be showing us some stuff. So
yeah,
now we all here
because
confused.
we're all confused.
Like, what the hell is going on?
We should have at least seen Zadia and Daonte.
Yeah.
We did not see that. I'm really annoyed about that. We didn't see that, so it's like
It's confusing.
it's confusing. We don't know. Like, how does she have this close feeling for Daonte?
And he said that he was knocking on the door, but she
Yeah.
never answered.
That's what he said.
So
He's
obviously it's
because
a lie.
Because he always saw her with Naeem. He said you were always with, you had this other person.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I respected that. I'm knocking on the door. You're not answering. So I've moved on. And now I'm feeling Aisha. So
Yeah.
that's true. So that means he also did not even know it.
Yeah.
But evidently she's upset.
It's
That's why
movement.
I think it's all about Aisha.
Movement is so gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. She's so pretty.
I'm surprised nobody said Sabrina.
I cannot believe Walter sent her down the river
Miss
like that.
Business, I have things I need to say.
You like sushi?
I do. I love sushi. We haven't spoken since the trip. It's been a few days, like nothing. So I think he thought he was going to tell me it's him and Sabrina. And I'm like, I don't care if it's you and a toad. We're done.
So it's good.
Nothing's good.
What?
Eyelashes are quite thin. Okay.
Nadia does not know how to dress for her figure, and it's very obvious.
That is okay.
How do you have one sleeve here and then two stuff here, and then this tight bustier that makes you look even more flat chested, and then you have this short mini skirt
She does
in the
not know
daylight.
how to dress her breast.
No, her figure.
Yeah.
Even this dress she's wearing for a confessional isn't flattering.
About this date.
What day are you speaking?
Call me, girl, I'll help
So
you.
many.
You know what I'm talking about.
Fashion designer, that's what I went to school for, okay?
Maybe talking the pool didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
Oh, well, that matters.
I feel like it was cut short. I think you walked away at some point.
So that ended it for you, as far as the...
If I say, I'm going to sit beside you right now, we're going to sit here until we work it out, and you get up and walk away, I'm going to read that as something.
Okay.
Tell me what happened. What's going
These
on?
women.
Yeah, we did the getaway, and Naeem showed up, and Daonte disappeared. It's also just being a coward and not being courageous enough to tell me whatever decision it is that she made.
That's humbling for me. It is. Because most times if I feel like we're not connecting or we're
She
in and
is
out,
so
what have you,
gorgeous.
I'll just pull away.
Just so you know, you pulled away. I didn't really hear from you in the house. You had no idea where I was staying. You didn't check on me, like I said. You didn't make sure I was good. I felt like you were completely locked into Sabrina.
Yeah, there was things. She felt some type of way, but if it's going to be this difficult with me, you eliminating yourself. I've been consistent, but at the same time, I've also been cautious. I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Don't be the devil.
Where do you feel like you should have done better in that?
Communicate. Yeah, here you are ducking and dodging my conversation because you are afraid to actually come to terms with whatever it is that's happening.
Maybe you cares for your feelings that much that it's all. I mean,
really?
it's about the connection
I
that you have with.
really, it's hard
Right.
as a
Okay.
woman to
Deliberation
see
is
women
difficult.
act this
Oh,
way.
got you.
Many of the guys feel like they are losing their connection with you or have lost a connection with you.
You
And
mean
so,
you.
at that
Because you're
point,
the one
a
who
little
called
bit
her
at
name.
Dang.
Oh, him and Phil.
That day, I definitely
Him and Phil.
came in with the intentions to just like set things straight. I definitely put my hand on his nose. That was just one of those moments where I did not pump the brake. I kept accelerating. I gave him that black mama talking to.
that
Black
part
mama
that you
talking
focus on.
to.
I
You mean the black
understand how
mamas
you feel.
don't put their hand on the son's
I'm not being
nose?
like you. I'm not
Or
being
face,
like
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. You don't do that.
You don't
I
touch a
please,
child's
please,
face.
Please don't say black mama. Don't bring your black mama
Don't
stuff.
bring black mothers down, okay?
Just don't.
Just take
Just
your
don't,
take
Zadia.
your single
Just take your
ass
L
somewhere.
and
Walk away.
sit 2 steps.
Stop stereotyping us. Thank you.
Huh.
Her specifically.
We had our conversations.
Black
When we got
mama
to that
talking
point,
to.
I think it was.
What
yeah,
my mom
Mama
has
gonna
never
put
gotten
nose
in my.
on, do this. Why would you put your hand on somebody's nose?
My mom has never
That's just
even.
rude.
Yeah, my mom has never touched my brother's face. We don't do that.
Don't do
That
that.
is
even
somebody's
if you get close,
identity.
It still doesn't require.
Red flags.
I'm not
Red
about
flag.
to sit here and just like make excuses for myself, but what I do know is that
And she's talking
you know,
so fast.
just have to use a little more discernment.
I really don't like how she stereotyped the
So-
black mother.
No. She said he had to use a little more
I said we had some of the
discernment.
least connections.
At this point, I realized I could be going home. So so many things are going through my head. I really like Frank, and I wouldn't get to see what happens there. So
Walter is a one.
So the men have decided that
the reunion comes to an end with an
Ooh, I need to see what happened here.
Do your kids know about the other woman and your other son?
London Mayor's Hatsville reunion part 3, Saturday at 9.
It is going to be on like popcorn, pop up, pop up, pop up. Oh my goodness gracious. Zadia is not taking, she's not even saying I'm sorry. That's the problem I think I have with
She has
Zadia.
a few screws loose.
Even Camille went and said sorry to
When?
Cornelius. Remember when she called him dumb, bumpkin ass country?
He's a bunkin ass, dumb ass, naive ass. There were so many asses, you know.
Yeah. Even she said sorry.
Well,
Zadia,
to him, but that's her man. She wants to be with him. She wants to be married to him.
Zadia was like, Daonte should have used some discernment. I don't think discernment was even needed here. Just self-control on your part. Like you don't even know this man. You only know him from Ready to Love. Why are you having your hand all up in his face?
Naeem, you should really look at that as
with
a red
all
flag.
your hair all up in his face. He can't even see because you're all, like, she was like here with the no. What if that man had gotten up and just twisted her finger? Now he would have been physical abuse. You understand what I'm saying?
One of those men that just did not care if you were female and actually hit you back.
Like, it's just ridiculous.
What if that was what had happened?
I don't know.
My thing
Zadia,
is, I don't
know.
think men should hit women, and I don't think women should hit men. Because you don't know what anybody is capable of.
You know, the thing is, just don't put your hand on him.
Have some self-control.
Just,
like,
I mean,
have common
you're
sense.
just talking to the person. It was just a talk, right? You can't just talk to him.
But you know, the thing is, one thing I realized about movement is that Naeem, about
Zadia,
whatever her name is.
Please don't call Moveen. Please don't say Moveen.
My thing is with that lady,
Zadia.
She is very quick to anger. Very quick.
Very.
Naeem, if you don't see that and you there like, I have no issue with it.
Very quick to. That's the thing. Remember I said so when they were at that whole table. And she
went from 0 to 100 out of nowhere. I was like, oh, okay.
She is very quick to the point that it actually is very scary.
Yeah, she shouldn't have kids.
She is worse than Michaela. Michaela, I mean, it'll take some time, and then she gets upset.
Yeah.
Zadia, it's just like,
no self-control.
Like, this woman
Michaela definitely has tried. She tried so many times.
She will try. She will breathe. She will try. Whatever.
She's accountable.
Yes.
Zadia is not accountable, and she's very quick to anger, and she has a temper.
She thinks that this behavior is okay.
She actually thinks she's in the right.
She actually thinks this behavior, and she's talking so fast. Phil is talking. She is talking over him, talking so fast, and making all kinds of excuses. And then, not even making excuses, she's blaming it on Daonte. She said he doesn't have discernment. So that's why she had to put hands on him.
When you walked away the first time, you should have just stayed there at the elevator.
No, but that's why I'm saying she needs a serious psychological help and anger management. Because one day you're going to turn around and you're going to do it to the wrong person, man or woman, and you will not like the results.
Okay.
But your connection with Frank is still strong. Yeah. So the men have decided that you're still on the journey, you're still in the process.
Yay. Bye, Zadia! Bye-bye!
You probably really did need to have this conversation. Because I don't want to be mad at you.
Same. I got some answers from Walter tonight. I feel like Walter, like a lot of people, may be doing a lot of assuming. But it's all good. Frank is my connection now. I think it's going to be me and Frank.
Okay, all right.
What'd you order? Because I don't even know what that is.
Not completely sure.
Okay. Everybody.
They would have been nice together, Walter and Movement.
You know,
but she wrote them.
So you just got to be mindful of those moments if that ever pops up. Look, you know I care for you.
He said, "Don't hit me with the glass, please."
The minute you have decided that I'm not ready for love, you gonna tell me what? Because I already know.
Not ready to love.
Yeah. The guys are messier than the girls. Daonte probably said she's crazy,
No,
she's insane.
she actually said all that.
But at the end of the day, all is fair in love and war. So here we are.
I see.
All right.
So is Naeem leaving too?
Well, he will be leaving soon.
When Zadia got eliminated, it was a lot to process. I'm not really sure what I want to do. My strongest connection is gone.
He should have at least gone to Zadia and told her. I've been the one to tell her. The fact that he didn't do it.
That calm voice of Tommy with his experience, and just kind of have a sounding board for what's next. Listen, I'm glad you're here.
I'm gonna just say this. Y'all ain't gotta like it. I don't think Tommy's the best host for this show. He was with this woman for what, 15 years, then married her right before he got on this show.
I'm just kind of a little exasperated. I mean, I had my eyes at the beginning like everyone else and a few other ladies. Right. But I kind of focused on one. I'm kind of decisive in that way. I pursued her. She returned that interest. Right. And at this point, I don't really have any other strong connections with any of the women. Once I learned that Zadia was not going to be there, what am I doing at this point? I kind of put all my eggs in one basket.
But Zadia likes Daonte. And it comes across to me as if Daonte may have been her first choice.
It's possible.
It's a possible. Yeah. And it seems to me like it's more a possibility because of the outrage, because of what happened. Because why did that push your buttons so much? Because you got Naeem.
Yeah.
And if it's me sitting in your shoes, then I'm sitting there like, okay, my second string or first string now.
Yeah.
I need to know where I am.
Yep.
What do you think about the drama that transpired with her?
You shouldn't have told Tommy, Naeem.
Okay. I see it. I don't want you to think I'm blind to it. That was a point in my life where I was reacting similarly. Right. She needs to do better and not being set off and letting outside control her, emotions that way. Right. So, out of respect for the process, out of the fact that my strongest connection's out here, it's been eliminated. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want to fake pursue. I don't want to mess up anything for my guys, their connections. So what I want to do right now at this point is I want to end my journey.
Okay. I respect it.
Right.
I'm praying that when you do move forward, that it is in the best of your interest.
I'm going to keep everything you said in the back of my brain. I'm going to recognize it, and move.
Naeem is so fine. Why are you wasting your time with Zadia? Why?
Your future?
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm very confident in my decision to walk away at this point. Thanks, sir.
You're safe, baby.
All right.
Much love to you, man.
Take care. I've definitely grown and matured in this process. For me, it's really about being more social. I'm an introverted person, so I've learned to be more.
We're happy at least he's going to be more social. You like him. He is cute.
Naeem is fine as hell. Okay, he was the finest one there.
Naeem.
You'll be introducing your favorite guy.
I thought it was Clayton.
Clayton, bye. After you had sex with 2 women, I don't know if he mentally stable.
I think it's all 3, he said.
Kids.
3 kids.
And
3 baby mothers.
something that's made it black.
Looks like you guys have clicked. Is she the only one?
There is one more other woman.
Oh, is he African?
That did not sit well with my dad.
Oh, that's her
Your
parents.
reasonings anymore.
Do you feel like I was trying to hurt you?
Emotionally, yes. I am traumatized.
What has brought us here?
It spiraled out of control.
What?
Oh, shit. There's a dark side of Philly.
I told you that man when
She said he tried to hurt her emotionally.
Ooh. So
And she looked pissed.
So what did he do? Did he curse her out?
I have no idea.
Maybe she wants him to be taken out of. Maybe she wants him to be removed from the process
or something because she looks so mad.
She can't deal with him being around in her space no more.
I think he was trying to sabotage what he had with Shiloh because he is hooked on Sydney like a fish on a hook.
When Sydney kissed this man,
he lost his
This
shiz.
man became like, a teenage boy. I don't want to say. He lost all his swag. It was all about Sydney. That man, he moved from where the table was. He forgot to eat. He moved his knees next to her. Put his whole forearm on her legs, like, look.
It was looking at her like a sausage.
If you want me,
like a
you just say the word, and I'm done. I will be yours. Okay? So, yeah, that was it for Shiloh.
It's 2 hours today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, girl.
For
Thank you
joining us.
so much. We're so excited for next week. But y'all, it is Mary
and Amma.
And stay tuned because we are doing the season finale of Love After Lockup, y'all.
And how about Love Huntsville tomorrow?
Yes, we back Saturday.
The final one, the part 3.
Yes, ma'am. But thank you for watching.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, and share because we are always lit over here.
Yes.